because you're going to be using that in the force meat, okay? So you got kidneys, livers, heart.
Heart? Where's heart?
This kidney. Yeah, so it looks like a kidney bean. Yeah, so that's a kidney. We'll leave that over there for now. So this is the liver, and then the lungs would be in there as well if it's all good to go.
I want a heart.
Did it smoke?
Yeah, it's smoked, eh?
Check if it's been smoking.
Okay, so heart.
Extra flavor.
Good. So we want to make sure you take this out. Make sure when you do this though, also that you dry it off really well, so then you can butcher it properly. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna be taking this, you're gonna be using the saddle. Okay, do you guys know what the saddle is? This part here? Okay, so that's the saddle right here. Okay, so what I would do first is I would take the legs off.
You can.
You okay?
That just sounded hurt.
Oh, it did. Okay.
I felt it.
So, and what you want to do is you want to get in behind the leg,
Just like a chicken.
just like a chicken. Yeah. Okay, so you have the one leg. That's huge. That's massive. This is a very big rabbit.
Is that like a jackbird or?
Looks like it, eh? They force fed it, hey? We're trying to do foie gras now out of rabbit. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to remove the legs.
Looks like a gopher.
It's not a
Well, if you look closely, his ears are gone, so you can't tell anymore.
It's true, eh?
I mean, he's like pretty big.
Okay, so you're gonna take the back legs off.
Steroids. Yeah, well,
So you're gonna take a little bit of this fat out here as well. Just reserve that. Yeah, lots of flavor there.
hey,
Right?
what's the stick on day?
Travels eating too much carrots.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you're just gonna kind of peel the stuff out here. All right, so here's its ribs right here. So ribs are here, head's here. I'm just gonna take his head off right now. Yeah, watch out, guys.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should go sit down, eh? Go sit down. We'll zoom in. I'll touch on the important parts as we go. Okay, so we're gonna take this head off. You're gonna use it. We're gonna cut it down the center. And we're gonna split it open, and we're gonna use that in the sauce. Okay, so the next thing, you're gonna want to take the forelegs off. So the front legs. Is everybody okay? Or
Yeah.
nobody's vomiting yet? Awesome. Yeah. So there's many different ways to do this, but I like to do it this way just because you're going to start exposing the loins. Okay, so we're going to take those legs. It's off right now. Okay, so then you have the tail. So we're going to cut this off. Okay, and we're going to split the, it's going to break the rib cage here. Okay, so, and then when you guys are taking the saddle off, so it's really key, you need to keep this intact. Okay, so this is actually the belly. But what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take the belly and you're gonna have to trim it really well. Like off, like as thin as possible, because it's not edible. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're trimming it properly when you do this, especially when it's this large, right? It's gonna be pretty big. So there's a couple different ways to do the rabbit. So you can go in this way. So I like to go and like open it right up. Go this way. Okay, and you're gonna have to follow the bone. The bone goes like out a little bit and then back in. It's really tricky. So, but what you need to do, and you need to make sure that this stays intact. Okay. Yeah. Pardon me.
You said
No, not the spine. No, the actual skin.
Oh.
Yeah, the skin stays intact. If you let that go when you put the filling in, it's actually going to burst all over the place.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be very, very touchy, and you're going to have to like show a lot of skill to make sure that doesn't happen.
A surgeon's hand.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
If you're just
Shaky.
you're shaking.
So use the flex of your knife, go up the bone here. So see how it gets up to that point there. And then you want to go, so you're going to do that for both sides. Okay. Make sure you get go up the side there. So you see how it's starting to expose the bone here? Okay.
And you just cut through those?
No, no, no.
Just like
Oh,
this?
these here?
Yeah.
Yeah, ligaments? Yeah. Yeah, you will. Now what you're going to do is you're going to turn your knife back inside. Okay, and now you're going to be going into the loin. But you don't want to cut into the loin, so you got to really use the flex of your knife. Okay, so you see how we went up and over the bone and then underneath? You have to make sure you do that, okay?
No, I guess it doesn't need to be super pretty, like no smooth edges, as long as you can scrape it off a bit of it.
No, you got to,
Well, it's a bad way to put it, but like, it's
No,
like
you're gonna
you
get
work
as close as
slowly,
you
You
can.
don't have to.
yeah.
Just
work.
doing one smooth.
Just work slowly and make sure that you're getting all of the, and stay close to the bone. One in here, okay? So you see? So you can see the bones right there? Okay. So when you do this, whoop, so you want to keep going all the way down. So you're going to be releasing the saddle. You got to make sure, like, see how I'm flexing the knife and it's actually, and I'm only using the tip of my knife, don't use the whole part of your knife. Okay, so just like so, just like so. Okay, so now you're gonna keep down on here. So you're gonna have to work it a little bit. Can everybody see still? Yeah? It's gonna be very tricky for you guys, so I hope you're listening.
Now, chef, what happens if you puncture it? Does that mean
Like it's
it's a bit easier? Like you will be marked a little bit more easily.
If what?
Showing how tricky it might be for you if you puncture it.
If I puncture it?
Yeah. Or is it not gonna happen?
Oh, it won't happen. If you can't, you have to be confident. So you go underneath here. So you see this here. Okay.
Like, yeah.
So yeah, and then you see how the bone's going underneath now, and then underneath again, right here. So that's where you have to be really careful as well. So like the whole thing, you have to be careful with.
So you'll try to take out that whole thing.
Yeah. Well, not all this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
but
take it and cut it from here.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to expose that a little bit. Okay. So you want to expose those right there. So here. It's a lot of work, okay? I'm trying to go slow for you guys. I don't want to.
I wonder wraps are expensive.
I don't want to go too fast. Yeah. Yeah, the yield is
It's expensive.
pretty high, yeah. Total classic Italian Easter dinner.
Yeah, of course. My grandma, she bought like four of them, like just full it, and she butchered it like it was nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you can, you know what, there's a really good Italian dish that you braise it in a clay pot.
Inside?
You braise it in a clay pot,
In a clay pot? No.
like in a clay pot.
No.
It's
no.
like delicious. It's so good.
What
It's just
we
onions, wine, and
Yeah, I know what my grandma and my mom usually do is that they braise like the legs with mirepoix, red wine,
yeah,
and like literally every kind of wine.
yeah. That's good. Okay, guys. So you see it there. So there's one loin there. One loin there.
Sounds like it makes sense.
You can,
You try to pull
as
it
long
out.
as you get it down close enough underneath here. So there's gonna be bones there. Cut it off here.
Yeah.
Pardon me? Yeah, just move it around, turn it around, so you can actually, so you can get at it properly. So that's the tenderloin right there, and that's the actual loin. So it's smaller. Okay, and so now we expose that there. Alright, there we go. So we're exposing all this. You gotta make sure that you get through this part. Okay, so then it goes down again, hey?
That's okay.
So you guys can see kind of what I'm doing here. Can everybody see okay? What's happening? Okay, so you see this here? So you see how I've gotten down to that point? Okay guys, go sit down. You've seen the really close-up stuff, right? Yeah. I'll call you guys back up in a second. So you guys see this here? You want to get down to this point here. Okay, so you have to remove, make sure that if you have excess bone, that you have to remove that.